Have you ever woken up from a dream, wondering if it was more than just your imagination? Especially when it involves someone you've lost, someone who's no longer with us? It's unsettling, right? Padre Pio, a revered figure in spiritual circles, believed these dreams weren't mere coincidences or random thoughts. What if those dreams were messages from beyond, carrying a deeper meaning, a warning, or even a blessing? It sounds almost impossible, but think about it. What if your dreams are opening a prayer channel between you and the spiritual world? You see, sometimes what we dismiss as fleeting thoughts may actually be daily prayers answered, a way the universe connects us to those we love, even after they're gone. But most people never stop to consider this possibility. Do you? Padre Pio believed that dreams of deceased loved ones were not just memories playing tricks on the mind. He thought they could be messages from the spiritual realm, meant to guide, warn, or offer comfort. Imagine you're going through a difficult time, and a loved one appears in your dream, offering advice or reassurance. It's almost as if they've returned, briefly, to steer you back on course. Many have experienced this phenomenon, and it can be as comforting as receiving a blessing, especially when life's challenges seem overwhelming. These dreams often happen when a person is emotionally distressed, making them feel as though their loved one is still present, watching over them. Think about someone facing a tough decision, perhaps doubting their path. Suddenly, in a dream, their grandmother, whom they admired for her wisdom, appears, offering comforting words. It feels real, like an extension of the prayer channel in their soul, connecting them to something deeper, reassuring them that they're not alone in their journey. In many spiritual traditions, such dreams are seen as sacred. They believe that the departed communicate important messages through symbols or gestures. A person might dream of their father handing them a key or standing beside a door. This symbolic gesture could mean a new opportunity is on the horizon. Padre Pio's teachings remind us to pay attention to these signs. They aren't random, they hold significance and could serve as a daily prayer in disguise, guiding us to make the right choices in life. More than just comforting, these dreams can spark emotional healing. Picture someone who had unresolved issues with a family member who passed away. In a dream, that loved one might offer forgiveness or a final goodbye, closing a chapter that had been left open for too long. It's as if the blessing comes not just from the dream itself, but from the healing it facilitates, bringing peace to both the dreamer and their spiritual journey. And just like that, these dreams open the door to something deeper, emotional and spiritual growth. Emotional and spiritual comfort. Dreams of deceased loved ones often come to us when we're facing difficult moments, almost as if they're offering us a helping hand. Padre Pio believed these dreams weren't just random, they were a reminder that we're not alone, even when life feels overwhelming. Imagine going through a tough time, and suddenly, in a dream, you see a loved one smiling at you. That image can bring a sense of peace, much like receiving blessings when least expected. The prayer channel of our minds seems to open, allowing comfort to flow in. Many people find themselves waking up from such dreams feeling calm and reassured. It's as if their loved ones are still present, watching over them, sending a protective energy. Think about it. If you've ever had a dream where a deceased family member appeared and gave you some advice or simply held your hand, you understand this sense of comfort. It's not just about nostalgia, but about feeling their spiritual presence offering daily prayers for your well-being, even beyond the grave. These dreams often act like a balm for the soul, helping people deal with the emotional challenges they're currently facing. Sometimes, just one dream can change the way you feel about a problem you're dealing with. It's almost like the dream opens a door to emotional healing, reminding you that you're never truly alone. The blessings that come from these encounters are subtle, yet powerful, helping you to find peace in the storm. Just as a kind word from a friend can change your day, these dreams have the power to shift your emotional and spiritual energy. They often bring messages of hope, encouragement, and the assurance that everything will be okay. And while these dreams bring comfort, they also open the door to deeper, more meaningful experiences, preparing us for something even more profound. Symbolic and spiritual significance. When dreams of deceased loved ones occur, they often carry deeper meanings, much like hidden messages waiting to be uncovered. Padre Pio viewed these dreams as spiritual encounters rather than simple memories. The gestures, symbols, and even the environment in these dreams can hold significant weight, pointing to lessons or warnings meant to guide the dreamer. For instance, a loved one offering you something in a dream could symbolize their desire to share blessings, directing you towards spiritual or emotional resolution. Different cultures and spiritual traditions also interpret these dreams as important communications from the afterlife. Whether it's a gesture like a wave or a smile, or a symbolic object, these details are not random. They often come during times when the dreamer needs direction or reassurance. Imagine dreaming of a loved one handing you a key. This could symbolize an opening to new insights or opportunities. It's like the daily prayers you send out are being answered, but in ways you never expected. In many cases, the symbolism in these dreams may not be immediately clear, but can reveal itself over time. Dreamers might find themselves reflecting on these encounters days, weeks, or even months later, only to realize the profound significance. Perhaps it was a warning to change course or a sign that emotional healing was needed. These messages become part of a larger prayer channel, guiding us through life with wisdom from the spiritual realm. At times, these symbolic dreams even act as catalysts for personal transformation. The impact of these encounters can shift a person's perspective, helping them grow spiritually or emotionally. They push us to contemplate life, death, and our deeper connections with those who have passed on. But just as one dream can hold profound significance, there's often another layer waiting to unfold, one that touches on emotional healing. Role in emotional healing. Dreams of deceased loved ones often emerge when emotional wounds remain unhealed. Padre Pio believed these dreams offered a bridge between unresolved feelings and the possibility of closure. When a loved one appears in a dream, it might provide the dreamer with an opportunity to reconcile, forgive, or find peace, even after their passing. This can be as simple as hearing words of comfort or witnessing a reassuring gesture, helping the dreamer let go of lingering guilt or sorrow, much like the steady routine of daily prayers helping us find peace in turmoil. For those who may not have had the chance to say goodbye, these dreams become a sacred space for final conversations or unsaid apologies. Imagine a person who never got to resolve a conflict with their parent. In a dream, the parent may offer forgiveness, allowing the dreamer to move forward emotionally. This interaction can be viewed as a form of blessings from the spiritual world, aiding in emotional healing that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The emotional weight of these dreams is not limited to personal healing. They can also help those who remain, teaching them the value of forgiveness and compassion, even after a loved one has passed. Through these dreams, individuals might be reminded to mend strained relationships with those still in their lives before it's too late. Much like receiving guidance from a prayer channel, these encounters encourage reflection and personal growth. By offering emotional closure, these dreams become powerful tools for transformation. They remind the dreamer that love and connection transcend the physical world, reinforcing the idea that forgiveness and healing are always possible. And while these encounters provide great comfort, they also open the door to spiritual reflection, preparing the dreamer for the deeper spiritual growth that follows. Dreams of deceased loved ones often serve as more than just comfort. They become catalysts for deep spiritual growth. Padre Pio saw these experiences as moments where the boundary between the physical and spiritual worlds blurred, offering wisdom that extends beyond the dream itself. Through these encounters, dreamers can reflect on the nature of life and death, gaining a profound sense of continuity that transcends physical loss. Much like practicing daily prayers, these moments encourage self-reflection, leading to an enriched understanding of the soul's journey. When a loved one returns in a dream, it may inspire thoughts about the afterlife and the eternal connection between souls. For many, this prompts questions about their own spiritual path. The dream can remind the dreamer that life is not just about the here and now, but is a part of a greater, ongoing spiritual journey. This sense of continuity offers hope and reinforces the belief that relationships persist beyond the grave, offering a blessing of reassurance and spiritual guidance. Such dreams can also guide individuals to examine their own spiritual practices more deeply. Just as someone might turn to a prayer channel for support in times of uncertainty, these dreams offer spiritual lessons that are meant to nurture the soul. They inspire a person to live with more mindfulness, compassion, and awareness of the interconnectedness of life and death. This reflection can spark changes in their approach to faith, relationships, and how they live each day. By fostering a sense of spiritual continuity, these dreams don't just provide comfort, they encourage personal and spiritual evolution. They remind us that the soul's journey is ongoing, and that our connection with loved ones, though transformed, remains alive. This growth leads naturally into the exploration of the spiritual significance behind these dreams, which invites even deeper introspection. Now that you understand the deeper meaning behind these dreams, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let these sacred moments pass by unnoticed, or will you embrace them as a chance for spiritual growth and emotional healing? Next time you dream about a loved one who has passed away, take a moment to reflect on the message. It could be a prayer channel guiding you, offering blessings you never realized were within reach. Think about it. What if these dreams are daily prayers being answered in ways you never expected? Are you ready to dive deeper into this spiritual connection and unlock the wisdom waiting for you? If you are, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. There's so much more to learn, and you don't want to miss a single lesson. Together, we'll continue this journey of discovery and growth. Your next dream could be the key to a whole new chapter in your life.